Welcome back to the channel. We're back out this time for another hike and a camp, and we're back in where I've been going quite a lot over the summer. We're back in the Forest of Bowland. Now I've just been finished work and I'm only off for a few days, but this week it's gone very autumnal, so it's been nice and sunny during the day, but the temperature's really been dropping at night. Not to freezing levels, but it's gone chilly. So to that end, I've brought my winter sleeping bag out and stuff like that just to stay warm tonight. So tonight we're going to try and get up on top of Clougha Pike. When it gets to trig point, I'll give you its height, and with the sunshine and the clear skies, we should have a really good view of the Lake District, the northwest, Lancaster swinging down to Blackpool. That's looking to the west, and I'm not sure what we'll see looking over to Yorkshire. Behind me is the disused quarries of Clougha Pike, and we're just kind of meandering around them. I'm taking a different route to the few videos I've seen on people getting onto Clougha Pike, where they kind of go a more direct route. I'm just enjoying this sun. Right then, let's get on with the walk and get up onto Clougha Pike. Been going about 1.5 kilometres, and we've just been following a nice easy track, really very popular, and my route that I chose kind of took me up that way, but I couldn't find a path, or I wasn't fighting through the heather, so I've gone off my route. I think we're just going to try and get around that way and around this feature, and we should pick up some grouse butt tracks or something. That's what's on the map anyway, but everywhere's so overgrown. Yeah, but I couldn't see the obvious right that my route took me. So we're going this way, we're in no rush. I was up about 145 before, waiting for that to come down. As I said, I'm off my route, so I just kind of follow this track. Pretty steep coming up here, and up there, right at the top of the skyline, there's a set of cairns, and that's what this little track is heading towards. And I can see the grouse butts that I talked about before. Yeah, I can see them, and then this is kind of paralleling my proposed route, so we're going the right way. Whew. But it's a hilly side of Forest of Bowland, this really is. Anyway, let's get going. Lake District over there, swinging over Morecambe, Lancaster way. Excuse the out of breathness. Proper built grouse butts. The other one's just over there, and we're back on this now. Even though it's uphill all the way, we're going all the way up to the cairns up there, and Clougha Pike's beyond there. Even though it's uphill, we've got lovely views of Morecambe, Lancaster and the Lake District, and it's easy going underfoot, so we just take our time. Right below those cairns now. Bit of a way to go, and hopefully we should break the back of this hill. Ooh, but it's been easy going underfoot, just been uphill all the way, but it's lovely. I'm sweating a lot, but the views, I'm just looking, I can, as far as the eye can see, oh my god, I don't think I've ever had views like this for a long time. Stunning, stunning. Clougha Pike's up there somewhere. We're staying on here, and there's a bloke here just running, coming down. When we get to around there, we'll take a bit of a chill out, get the kit off, and then we'll start looking for a little right turn, which is bound to be, and get up there. Not quite broke the summit yet, but not as steep. That was a lick, but enjoyable. I think the track kind of breaks the hill there and carries on. I've been up this track before. I know I have. I'm not sure I've still got the video, but I have a while camped up there somewhere a few years ago. And I've come across this little track here which is kind of going in the direction of Clougha Pike. So to chill out, that's what we will do. As I said at the start, it's gone quite cold at night now, well, pretty cold. And also, I noticed when I was finishing work, it was dark. So sunset tonight, I think, is 7 o'clock. So ideally, I want to be, you know, getting sorted out prior to then, which I will. It all depends how busy it is up on Clougha Pike. A warden's gone past here in his old Land Rover, so we'll get to the trig point. I might not be able to camp up there if it's busy. But we'll find somewhere off the beaten path. Just enjoying this now. This view though, look at it. Lake District. Lancaster or Morecambe, one of the two. And Lancaster might be further to the left. And hopefully we get to Clougha Pike, we'll see Blackpool. As far as the eye can see. More impressive grouse butts. Looks like a combat trench. Anyway, let's get back on our little track and continue. Get out to this fence line, stye there, cross the stye, and the other side of this little mound here should be the trig point. We should be on top of Clougha Pike. Whew, nearly there. What are we on? Just under 5 kilometres. So that's a good little walk. Let's get across this stye. Trig point there. Wind's picking up, but nothing major. What time are we on? It's come to 5 o'clock, last light's at 7. So in about an hour I'm going to get the tent up. Trig points there, and I've scoured everywhere, all over the top of here, but it's very, very rocky. That's why I'm putting my tent up at last knockings. I managed to find this little spot here, which isn't bad view, is it? Not a bad view. So what we got Lancaster, Morecambe, and we've got Fleetwood, Heysham, Blackpool over that way, I think. Then you swing round. I can see Silverdale there, which I've always wanted to go and walk. And then we've got the Lake District. Now I can't name the mountains, couldn't tell you. We've got all that, and I'm sure that'll go over into Yorkshire over there, I suppose. Well, yeah, but wind's picked up slightly, which will be great for the tent. I'm in the Vern 1, so I'm not bothered about that, and it's only meant to get up to about 17 miles an hour, but it's gone pretty gusty. Yeah, so I'm going to chill out for a bit, have a beer, then we'll get the tent up here. I've seen the soul up here, it's absolutely stunning. Wind's picking up though, and on the wind thingy, on my little lap thing, I haven't got my windometer out with me. It says it's only going to be now 9 miles an hour, but obviously we're high up here, so it's going to be a bit stronger. Now the wind's coming from that direction straight into our faces, so ideally I want my tent oblique, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put my tent out so I've got that view. I'll be daft not to. And I've checked it for the net all night. It says it's going to be with gusts up to 17 miles an hour. What I have noticed is them little windmill doobies down there, they're about a couple of kilometres away, they've started turning a bit, so that means the wind is picking up. But I've got this little bit of hill here to give me some protection, and I'm in the Vern 1, so I'm not fussed about the wind, and I'm not going to get a view like this in the sun again for this year. So I want to finish my beer and we'll get the tent up. Right, tent's up. It got it's about 10 to 7 now, so I'm going to try and capture that. It's going down. Yeah, it become like Piccadilly Circus the last half hour. Tons of people just came up to the trig point. Not tons, I say about 8. But I'm in the Vern 1. Sturdy as anything, not a problem. I'm going to get the inside out now and try and capture that sunset. Yeah, it's gone 7 o'clock, tent's up. Yeah, this place has become like Piccadilly Circus. Must be people just come to see the sunset, and why not? I just took myself away, no one's really bothered me, so yeah, tent's all virtually set up now. Bar sort out some bits and bobs, inside set up, just need to sort out my cooking stuff. Yeah, but it's hopefully you got the sunset, but what a view. We've got all cloud coming in now in the valleys, so it's pretty spectacular. Yeah, so the tent's, yeah, it's the Vern 1 and it's not going to move, so happy days. Just come up to 8 o'clock now, got changed into my night clothes, so I feel a lot better. Still a bit windy. Made a massive schoolboy error, I forgot my head torch. I use it at work and it's in my work bag. But I'm just going to chill out now, I think, and watch a bit of TV, then get my head down. And we'll see what tonight brings. Hopefully a good night's sleep. Okay, if I don't see you, I'll see you on tomorrow, okay? Cheers for joining me today. While you were watching hopefully a bit of a sunrise, I've got all packed up as always, leave no trace. I'm going to head off shortly and we're going to go back a different way, a more direct way, back to where we started. So I'll show you what we see on the way. Okay then, let's get going very, very shortly. So we're going to go back along the scar. There's a fence line down there. I think it's the route that most people use to come up here. So that's the way we're going to head back anyway. But the sun's come out, very windy still. And last night was absolutely brilliant. It was windy, didn't affect me, slept very well. I think I got up once for a call of nature. And my alarms was set for 6:30 and I woke up at 6. Yeah, so really nice morning. It will be nice to get up the wind for a bit because we've been in it for a bit now. I'm going to put the camera away because we're just going over this little section. We'll head for that cairn there. There's those cairns from yesterday. So I just checked the map. This is the track I would have come up. So I think I came up with a heavy pack on yesterday, a better route. So this is a bit scrambly. It's fun, but it would have been hard work coming up here. Yeah, I'm just following. It's well defined through the bracken. Anyway, we're slowly going downhill. We're on the right path, but there is no path. It's either super overgrown or don't know. But we're just basically hopefully heading towards them sheep. Down there's the track I came on yesterday. No wonder I missed this. I can't even see the track hardly going down. I know there's a quicker way which I haven't gone. People have YouTubed it a more direct route. Yeah, so I'm just trying to slowly get to the bottom of this bracken bit. But it's very, very laborious. Anyway. Now pushing up towards, hopefully, the track we came in on yesterday. This part's very boggy, so we've negotiated our way down there through the bracken and heather, and the track shouldn't be too far away. Yes, if anyone's thinking of going Clougha Pike, there's got to be a more direct route, and looking at the map properly there is. And that's the route I've seen people taking. You kind of go along the river, and that woodland is straight ahead where I turned left coming out the car park. Got a right sweat on. Do remember on the way in a little bit there's a bench, so I think we'll derobe some items there and take some water. Because that was I'm glad, there's no way I'd have been able to get up that way with the pack on yesterday, the way I've just come down. You wouldn't have seen the track, or you wouldn't have seen the route, because at least looking down through the bracken you can see where it's slightly dark, make out a path, and it was very rubbly, and I went on my bum twice. Right, yeah, we'll get to this bench and we'll just readjust and take some water on and stuff and derobe. This takes you down to the car park, and this is where I went yesterday and followed it round, but I think most people go straight up, and I think I can see a path winding up, so that might be a more direct route. And down there as well, I think there's waterfalls, small waterfalls anyway. I think if you're coming that route, you go across like a load of wooden boards across some bog, but that's a more direct route anyway. I'm nearly at the car park now, which I didn't use last night because it had a sign saying they lock it at night and no overnight parking, so I didn't want to go against what was being told. Anyway, we're not long to go for this hike, and it's just under 4 kilometres. But it's lovely now. Look at the sun, really autumnal sun. I think this will really be, for this year, the last camp and walk anyway in weather like this. Right, just about to drop onto the road now. So I'll sign off. Yeah, Clougha Pike in the Forest of Bowland. A lovely place and popular, but well worth a visit if you're in the area. I had a great weather, a bit windy, but nothing too bad, and I really enjoyed it. Back to work now, back to sorting out the house move and all the stress that comes with that, but to get out like that and just forget about all that, it's just what the old mind needed. Right then, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.